Oh no. What bit is that from?
That's why you got to be careful with the Lego. Whoa!
I finally finished my McLaren Lego car. I'm an adult man.
That looks...
But there is one piece. And I don't know where it's from. Look at that.
That looks so cool.
I got this at Christmas. That's how long it takes me to do anything.
I know, I got you it for your Christmas present.
Thank you.
Papaya!
Oh, getting your feet in this shot. That's... People got to pay for that. Welcome to the Now You Tell Me podcast. Oh,
Let me move this mic, then you.
yeah, that's why I stopped. Welcome to the Now You Tell Me podcast, episode 11.
That's crazy.
I was saying France. Ons.
Under to our catches thanks set week nufties.
Ons. I'm Joe Tasker, the northern one.
And I'm Jack Biggs, the other one. And every week we embark on a journey to discover the unwritten rules of life that everyone should have known earlier.
Like if someone hands you a disposable camera to pass around, what's an appropriate picture to take?
Your face.
Just keep reading it.
Okay. Each week we'll be hearing your strange encounters and answering your life's queries and qualms.
So if you want to share yours, then send us a DM at Now You Tell Me Pod on Instagram. We'll only read your name out if you pop it in the message. You can also find us there on all the socials and YouTube if you feel like watching this organised mess. All right.
That was good. As always, thank you for sending your Apple Podcast and Spotify reviews in. We're going to read some out.
All right, then we'll do it every week. Who's first?
First up, we have, it's Jim Bob Taylor
I hope so.
on Apple Podcasts. First podcast I've actually connected with and thoroughly enjoyed. Love it.
Oh.
Keep it going, lads. The National Poo Museum is real.
Oh, sorry, that's from last week.
Oh.
We need to get a new printer, boy.
No, you told me to pick the first three and I picked the first three.
That's from like you are AI. So you looked at that and thought, oh, that's fine. Maybe we're doing it again about the museum again.
I forgot.
No.
I did forget.
When you're reading it,
I did forget.
tell me what you forgot.
I forgot to double check it. I just thought, he's done it because it's your episode.
You didn't forget we already talked about it.
Yeah,
You forgot to
I did do that as well.
You forgot we talked about something.
Okay, I didn't read it because it was your episode, so I copied and pasted it from the notes page and put it on the cue cards.
There it is.
Is it staying in?
That took you months for that. I don't know if it's staying in yet. I'll decide when I listen.
I know, but if it's your episode, it's
probably staying in. You're right.
I'm doing you a favour by making the cue cards for you.
Thank you so much. And every time I set up the podcast on my own every week, I'll remember that exact
I was down to help
moment.
him with the lights and
You came
turn
in,
the cameras
wore
on.
2 jumpers, farted and left.
No, I didn't.
Well, thanks, Jim Bob. Annie K has left us a lovely Spotify comment that simply just says 5 stars. And you're not wrong, because if you do leave a 5-star review, you'll get a shout out, such as
Comet and Pebbles. Is that correct?
Well, I don't know. It says Pepples here, but is that, is it
Pepples?
copy and pasted? Is it Pepples?
Pepples, okay.
We've reached the end of the series. That's what's happening.
I can't
We've
stop
had enough.
laughing. I'm having a bit of a laughing gaff today.
You have a what, sorry?
A laughing gaff. Like a laughing gaff. Ha 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 ha. Really laughing gaff.
I've never heard a laughing gaff.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. Have you accidentally ruined your Big's word of the week? A laughing gaff.
No, let's move on. Anyway,
GAF.
Comment and Pebbles. I guess it truly is a relationship podcast now.
What?
I guess they ain't wrong.
This is not a relationship podcast.
I think we should wrap up the reviews now. I think that's
Okay.
been a bit of a mess.
Well, thank you. We'll send yours in. 5 stars, you get a shout out.
And now you tell me pod. No, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I'm not with it today,
What
all
a
right?
boring start.
I'm not boring, am I?
Not you, I was just so admin-y. Well, haven't we been busy bees?
We went to the Radio 1 Big Weekend.
Yeah, it was a big weekend on a weekend.
And we met a lot of you guys, actually, which was really good.
We did.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
And they also listened to the podcast.
No, that's what you were meaning, I was assuming.
Well, obviously, people that also watch our videos as well. I was just taking it from that note.
It's too big for your buttes.
Anyway, everyone was really nice. Everyone was saying they love the podcast. They love my smoothie bowls.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, someone said, I love your smoothie bowls. I start making them now.
Yeah, I love so many people that watch the podcast in one place in Liverpool.
And we saw some crazy artists, didn't we?
Yeah, Van Gogh.
Who's Van Gogh? He's an artist.
Ah?
Music singer pop star.
Music singer pop star. I tell you who was a surprise, and now I'm currently obsessed.
Haim.
Haim.
So good. Incredible. Also Taylor Swift's best friend. I don't know the lyrics, but they pulled the most funniest faces on stage.
I didn't even know they were sisters. I didn't know anything about them.
He didn't believe me that they were sisters.
3 sisters, and then the oldest one had the strongest bass face, where he was melting when she wasn't even playing the bass. It was just melting in general.
It was like...
And if you're listening again, I'm trying to teach Jack that.
Sorry.
When they each had a drum solo, it was beyond epic. And I was like, you wait for the sister on the end. And then when it's a close up, her mouth melted.
They all had some funny faces.
They did all have pulling some funny faces. Yeah, Haim was sick.
They were incredible.
It felt like I was watching the headliner when they came on in the middle of the day.
They weren't the headliner, were they?
But who was? Sam Fender.
Sam Fender was incredible.
And Pop's our favourite. And she was in a tent.
Jade.
A big tent. Jade. Mainly because she blasted out a Little Mix medley.
Oh, that was sick.
And I was like, excuse me, can you do that? I know you're from the band, but can you...
Yeah, they kind of own some of the rights, I'd say.
Okay.
They probably have some kind of contracts they're allowed to.
Anyway, we were more interested in the aeroplane flying over, circling us.
Constantly. And a drone.
Oh, that was just a security drone.
Oh, okay.
But the plane turned out on flight track. We're trying to get flight tracker up. It was a police plane. But what are they doing up there?
They were just circling. That's all they were doing. Maybe they wanted to watch Sam Fender.
I think they did.
But I think it was a distraction from watching Sam Fender watching the plane. Maybe his stage glitches was due to the plane being up there with all the signalling.
No, that was an effect on the screens.
He said there was some problems.
What, just in life?
No, he said there was some problems on stage. Like, sorry for the something about the set. Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that part of it was clearly to do with the visuals.
Look at us analysing the technicalities. I think his visuals were all right. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Wet leg, 15 minutes late. Got to do better than that, girlies. And she had a mucky top.
I thought she fell over. Maybe that's why she was late. She fell over.
I think she's fallen over and she's got mud all over top, but maybe that's part of it.
To be fair, a lot of weird things are in fashion.
And she kept showing off her muscles. It was so funny.
That was quite iconic, to be fair.
She walked on and first thing she did was just flex her arms for ages.
If I do that, then I'll say you've got some twigs.
Little twig. No, yours aren't twigs. They're fine.
Oh, yeah.
She's probably got more armpit hair than you, though. She's au naturel. Yeah.
Natural.
I don't know if that's the thing.
What I was really excited about was the McDonald's on the way home. I loved it. And we had a Waggers before, and everyone was like,
Waggers at a festival. Well, we were staying close-ish, close enough to a shopping centre where I was like, before we go there, we might as well have a nice Waggers before we enter Festival Food City.
I was glad about that because I don't think Waggers is healthy, but I think it's healthier than healthier than what there would have been.
They're cooking
at
it
the
fresh in
festival.
that.
Yeah, that's why I really enjoyed it. And my enchiladas. No.
Enchiladas?
No, edamames.
Oh, you love an edamame.
Oh, shove it all with salt on.
Obsessed.
Lick it right off.
Right. Obsessed with salt-covered edamames. The little green beans.
I know. I've been trying to buy them, but I can't find them anywhere. I bought some green beans and they were skinny and didn't really have any. I couldn't really suck the peas out of them.
Like a weird goblin looking for edamames.
They're just so good.
Their match is good, isn't it? Their match is
matcha.
to the top of the charts for me with Ralph Lauren. Waggers.
In
UK,
it's
a strawberry matcha.
No, it's really good.
Why is no one mixing their matches? Is that a thing you're meant to do all the time?
What do you mean by mix your matchas?
You mix your matcha?
What do you mean?
You mean mix your matcha?
This is speak properly.
When you get a matcha, it comes non-mixed.
Oh, because it's, I don't know. I think it shows the flavour and stuff like that.
So you're meant to do it, yeah.
I do that, yeah. Some people don't. But then if you're not, you're just going to get one wad of strawberry syrup, then you're going to get your milk, then you're going to get your matcha. You may as well mix it up and have it as a full flavour.
Here, here, I say. Here, here. So we met lots of fun people. We had a nice little reunion. Go on.
You did a few vids of Greg.
Me
Gregory
Bezzy.
James.
Me Bezzy. He likes Greg.
Is he really called Gregory or called Greg?
Gregory James, I think.
Is it?
Gregory James. I don't know.
Oh.
Sounds more fun, doesn't it?
It does sound quite cool.
Greg. Love that.
It might not be his real name. That just could be a stage name.
People think my name's sometimes a stage name.
Yeah, it kind of gives it off.
What? Joe Tasker? Joe being written on every single brand ever, and I don't know a Tasker.
Tasker's just a bit different,
It's
isn't
meant
it?
to be a little bit French. Did you know that? Just a little petite bit.
You do not sound like you're from France.
Tasker.
I think you should stop.
Tasker. Le baguette. Le grande maison.
That
A
wasn't
big
bad.
house. Le fromage. Which means...
Cheese.
Is it cheese? Is it yogurt? Is it cheese? Yeah.
Le fromage is cheese.
Yeah.
I think it is anyway.
All right. Yeah, me and my pal Greg James.
Best friends, eh?
And we're radio geeks, so we love it. We just hang around talking to everyone in the radio world.
You know what? I think I want to go onto radio a little bit. I want to test the waters, try something a little bit different.
We'll test the waters right now if you want. But remember, you have to be live. And
That's what I'm scared
You
of.
have to know the words you're about to say.
I know, but I can rehearse. If I mess up, it's fun.
Let's practice now. You're doing a solo show. I'll sing the end of a song. Cause I'm not reading and I sing and I sing. Your mic's not up yet. You can't laugh. You can't laugh at Haim. And
that was Haim from live from BBC Radio 1. No, you're making me laugh, Joe.
Who are you talking to? There's no
Can
one
we do it again? Can we do
There's
it
no one
again?
here. You're live. Keep
Can we
going.
do it again, Joe?
Everyone is hearing this right now on their cars. Oh, this is really embarrassing. No, you can't fade the mic down.
I put the music on.
I'm not with it. You play the same song again. And I sing a sentence.
No, I am good. I am good, Joe. Stop it.
You're on, Jack. You're on.
It's the pressure from you. You're making me go crazy.
Jack, you on. Everyone can hear this.
Okay. And that was Haim live
You've been
from
cut off.
BBC
You've been cut
Radio
off.
1.
They've cut your line. It's gone onto the backing track.
What an absolute banger.
It's gone onto the emergency track.
The emergency track.
Right, so now it's all popping off online because you just said, I'm the blime and the radio.
But do you know what's happening?
What?
It's giving Radio 1 some extra things to talk about in the trending charts.
What does that mean?
Marketing.
You're a strong believer of any press is good press, aren't you?
No,
I hate
I'm
that.
not.
It's
I'm
'cause it's
joking.
not. But let's try again.
Okay.
Let me think of a different song. Relationships.
And that was Haim from BBC Radio 1's live Big Weekend. Some absolute bangers. And I found out they're just sisters. I didn't know that. Anyway, this is the next song from our surprise guest, Ed Sheeran.
Nah, you'd be better on Capital. Right. We've got Radio 1 DJ Listen. You can't,
Yes, Sam Gregory.
Sam
No,
Gregory.
Sam McGregor.
I love Sam Gregory.
I love Sam. He's so nice.
Well, if you're listening still, Sam, because he did say he listens.
He said we've got some good chemistry on air. Not
Only on air.
No, I mean, like, obviously we've got chemistry off camera, but but on camera, on mic, he said we've got some good, like,
Not
chemistry.
a relationship podcast. Just colleagues in here, Jack.
I know, but we've got some good bouncing off of each other. Sometimes I can be a bit mellow. I know I can be. But
No,
that's
your
just
tone of
me.
voice is just quite relaxing.
Yeah.
And mine out of the podcast world is quite blah, 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 blah. So I like
know.
sitting down and talking.
Gives me a headache.
You're still live on the radio. You better play a song. There we go.
Don't just have to keep doing that now.
Stop it, because that's going to be really loud going through these mics.
Oh, yeah, rattling them up.
Anyway, from showbiz to plant biz, we're going to get some plants for the house, everyone.
I'm well excited.
We are, and they're going to be real. All our plants are IKEA fakes, which is...
Fake.
Oh, yeah, some here.
No, I want to get some real ones. I feel like there's some sense of, like, looking after, some responsibility.
Ah.
We have Otis and you that I have to look after.
But Otis doesn't need water, and he drinks his own water, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know. I have had real plants in the past.
Have you?
They have all died. I forgot to water them.
I hate when people... You can't forget that. You see him, it's like, oh, better all water.
I know, but if you have a lot of plants, there's a lot of water.
But what's first? Are we going to buy plants for the outside? Are we going to get one for inside to see how we go? What do you think we should do?
I think we should get
what? You need to
me?
practice that if we ever have a radio show together.
I'll be able to do it.
Okay.
So...
How's it-
No,
No,
you,
go on. No, you
you-
did the
that,
plan-
no,
let's do it.
that reminds you of Married at First Sight from Gogglebox. Interrupting.
It's not from Gogglebox, it's his own
Oh, it's
show.
on Gogglebox.
And that is what maths is short for. Married at First Sight, MAFS. Not
Yeah.
maths. The subject. Just to I know everyone's thinking it.
I want to get one real plant, just for the tester for the kitchen.
We'll get one.
Because I feel like we need one on the middle of the table because there's nothing on it. It just looks a bit plain and boring.
Oh, we keep swapping a candle, a fake plant, and sometimes a cooling rack when you make enchiladas.
Yes.
What's for dinner tonight?
We have got tacos. I'm actually making them for some videos.
Soft ones.
I actually don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You've got the ingredients.
I'm making tacos. It's on a recipe.
Are they crunch? They better. I only eat soft tacos.
Well, I'll keep that in mind when it comes to making them.
Well, if we get a plant, we'll let you know if it survives.
Yes, we are doing a bit of renovations, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna get a plant.
Well, I'm going to do the paneling.
Yeah, that's
That's booked in for next week.
Okay. See how that goes.
I'm booking another trip.
Hey,
What about you, aren't I?
what the heckers?
I'm off to Malta.
You're off left, right, and centre. You are.
I know.
You remind me of my auntie Sheila. She's more times on holiday than she's at home.
Well,
You're still gonna be paying the bills.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
good.
I just wanted to think it's my last year of my 20s.
Oh, here we go.
So I want to do a bit more.
The early midlife crisis.
So I'm going to go on holiday with some of my friends.
When you turn 30, nothing changes.
I know, but I just want to say I did a bit more in my 20s.
All right.
I feel like I didn't make the most. I probably did make the most of it,
You've
but
done loads.
I know, but
So
I
you're
feel
going to cram
like
it all in the last year?
yeah.
All right, then.
So we're going to do that, and then hopefully we'll go away again, and then a family thing.
Right.
We'll just see what happens.
This is, right.
I'm becoming a world traveller.
What, you have to Malta?
It's warm there.
It is warm. Where's the furthest you've ever been?
Furthest I've ever been, Los Angeles.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, which is like 12-hour flight. It's the longest flight I've been
Guess
on.
that is quite long.
Where was yours?
Probably China. Is China long further or not?
China's about the same, about 11 hours. Shanghai is anyway.
No, I went to Beijing.
I don't know where that is.
In China.
Yeah, I know it's in China. I just don't know whereabouts on the map it is.
Look at us go. From festival and plants to the bit we're really looking forward to. You tell me now. This is something I mentioned a few weeks back, and a lot of people in the DMs are like, you never actually said this one. It happens to a lot of things. I mention things, we never talk about it. It's coming back. The fear of being without your smartphone is a real thing. And
Is it?
Yes.
Why are you looking at me like that for?
Because I was thinking there must be something about the fear of being interrupted, or I can't stop interrupting. It might be one of them.
I'm a bit of a breathing problem back on a second.
It's okay, I can wait. Nomophobia. Oh, it can't be right. No, nomophobia.
Have you researched how to pronounce it?
Nomophobia.
Google will tell you that.
Nomophobia.
Okay. So no
It
phone
sounds, it sounds like no more phone beer.
No, it's a no phone beer.
No
phone. No phone beat. No phobia, but no phone phobia.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
Yeah.
No more phobia.
Yeah, so they've mixed phobia and phone together.
It's the fear of being without your smartphone. For many people, the anxiety of being detached from your phone or not having service is real. The condition, nomophobia, stands for, no mobile phone phobia. No more.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. And can cause such symptoms as sweating,
Hope there's no heart palpitations because I'm really having those right now.
agitation,
What are you looking at me for? I'm not. I don't have no phobia.
no more phobia.
No more phobia.
No more.
phobia.
I've got no more phobias. Bit of shaking.
I'm not
Too shaky at the moment.
No, you're making me go. No.
Oh my, I forgot about this. You will not believe this. You will not believe the next symptom. Breathing difficulties. Quick, chuck him a phone. Is that better? You feel better now, don't you?
No.
It's not your phone. It's making it worse. Give me it back.
No.
My knee. Oh, my knee. I've got no more knee phobia. No more knee.
No, this is not. This is real, but
It's in writing there.
right. If there's no signal, I don't care. I'm fine. What you're trying to describe is what me do.
What you're trying to describe
When I
is what
sit-
me do.
When I sit down, if I'm eating my breakfast and Joe's not talking to me, yeah, I just say
That's way out of context.
no. I'm just using it as an example.
If I'm preoccupied, you mean?
preoccupied,
Not if I'm not talking
or doing
to
something
you.
else, I may sit on my phone. I maybe scroll through Instagram or
Every
something like that.
opportunity
No.
where there's a 2-second silence, you're like, I might as well scroll.
Well, what else am I going to do?
Exactly, and that's the problem. What else am I going to do?
Well,
what do you
actually-
think they did back in the 60s?
I have tried talking to you, but you ignore me sometimes when you're preoccupied.
I think you've chosen the wrong example here. What am I preoccupied doing? Am I even in the room?
You might be... yeah, you're definitely in the room. Sometimes I like a scroll.
Research has shown nomophobia can affect up to 73% of people, according to Forbes. Look at that.
What do you mean by affect them?
you're affected. It means if you haven't got your phone, you'll start having breathing difficulties, get agitated, shaking,
No,
sweating,
that's not me. I know you're trying
gasping
to refer
whilst
to
you
me.
laugh, wear glasses.
No, I'm not having it. I'm not having you.
I'm not diagnosing you.
You try and diagnose me with a lot of things, actually.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Well, you've got summit.
I know, but you say I've always got something, and you always say this might be you.
I've got summit.
I know, but you don't need to keep telling me I've got something wrong with me.
I never said it's wrong with you. I said...
You said I've got no more phobia.
I didn't say you've got no more phobia. She got no more phobia.
No.
Mophobia.
I'm fine. I could leave my phone in a room and not go near it.
Well, there we got something we might not have known.
Yes, we might not have known that.
You might not have known mophobia. That was quite a solid. You tell me now.
It was a solid one, but it caused a bit of a ruffle between us, didn't it?
Excuse me, you need time for the jingle. That was good, that.
That really roughed up some feathers there between us.
Could do some more phobias. I bet there's loads.
I bet there's a lot of phobias out there, and I've probably got a majority of them.
But I still got to get through my list of lightning strikes. That'll be fun.
Lightning strikes?
You forget everything. I mentioned it last time.
I do forget everything, yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
I'm allowed to
Go
have
on,
a
let it out.
yawn.
Let your yawn out.
I'm allowed to yawn every now and then. I'm having an eye test soon. Hang on, do I have my eyes open if I'm at the opticians?
I should hope so, otherwise I was going to check your eyesight.
Oh, yeah.
What? Excuse me, do people have their eyes open when they have their eyes test?
I feel really sick when I get my eye test done because they're shoving all these different lenses in. My eyes are like, it's like shoving all these different lenses in. My eyes got to adjust to them. I'm like, I can't see.
Are you trying to like be a comedian at this point? You are, aren't you? Do you know why? Do you know why I hate everyone? You know, the opticians, they shove all the lenses in. Oh, don't you hate it when you're at an airport? Oh.
Anyway, this is time for It's Big's Word of the Week.
It's really giving like 10-year-old make your own radio show sound.
That's fine.
Or GCSE when if you could choose a radio show for your performance.
If someone wants to make me a tone, I'll do it. I'll use
Someone
it.
wants to make you a toe.
No, a tone, like a jingle.
Oh. So this is the part when what, sorry?
This is the part where I bring...
Oh, so sorry. Oh.
This is the part... it's a good one. Stop it.
Am I not allowed to yawn? This episode's a right mess.
It really is.
It's like a bonus ep. We don't even have them. Give us your word. I do apologise to you and all the fans of Big's Word of the Week. I know you've got a lot of fans of this little club of yours. We love Big's Word of the Week. Let's teach us more. Yeah, well, you haven't got a jingle, have you?
Well, today's word is... I need to pronounce it right.
Just go for it.
Kitsch. 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 It's that word.
Is it give me a kitsch or is it I'll see you in the kitchen?
Don't read what it is. I'm going to tell you what it is.
How can I not read it when you're showing me it?
No, okay.
You're literally going, don't read it, but there it is.
Okay, there's your word. That's how you pronounce it.
Kitsch. Kitsch.
Kitsch.
All right, we'll go with kitsch.
Okay.
But you really should be pronouncing them on your Google or whatever and just...
Oh, I could do that, could I?
Kitsch. We'll go with kitsch.
Should I go with it now, Chuck?
Go on then. I know we're all eagerly waiting.
I need to know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'll be very proud of myself.
I feel like I've gone down to my aunties for like a catch-up or something.
That's what we're doing. Pronounce...
Kitsch.
Kitsch, right, okay.
Kitsch. I got it right.
Let's carry on. Kitsch, Connor.
Anyway, it basically refers to something that is popular or lowbrow taste, but is normally cheap or tacky in quality or the condition of the object.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just
You're doing this. What is this segment? This is you trying to describe me in disguise.
You're not tacky.
You said
You're
cheap and
beautiful.
tacky. Stop it.
I could be like, that rug's kitsch.
Is that how you use it?
That's what I've read up.
Something is kitsch.
Something is kitsch. So it's a bit either cheap or tacky, but
tacky?
quite popular. It's probably quite overrated, most likely. And it is a lower quality of something. So like a low quality thing.
So there's a bit of kitsch in the room.
Yeah.
Was high quality and low quality?
I'm definitely high quality.
Okay.
My jingle might not be.
You haven't got one.
Yeah, that's kitsch.
That's kitsch.
You got a kitsch jingle.
And what was the word from last time? Can you remember?
I don't remember.
Oh, well, we're not learning. If you can't remember them, we're not learning them. I can't remember it either.
Well, I'm learning something, aren't I?
Thank you very much, Mr. Kitsch. You're tacky and I hate you.
So that was my Big's Word of the Week.
Ah.
Before we get into your queries and qualms, we'd like to advise each other on our things we should have known earlier.
Right. It's weird that the weeks go on, you're meant to get better.
No, I didn't read for the first time then. I just said it off the cuff.
You're crazy, sir. Yeah, okay. I don't know how to kind of say this. I might have to just come out of it.
You're not breaking up with me, are you?
No. But there's something we need to solve, and we can do it right now here on the podcast.
I don't know what it is.
And it's about, let's just say they're due.
Not my ears.
Your ears.
Stop it. I don't like you talking about my ears.
Your ears need cleaning.
Right, I can't clean them myself, all right? And I'm not the only one.
So the problem here is, before Jack kicks off...
I'm not kicking off, actually. Do you know what? I need to calm myself down.
I know, I ain't even told everyone what's going on here yet.
People might think I'm a really angry person.
Good. The truth comes out. So they do. So, your ears, before I knew you, your mum...
No.
clean your ears,
No.
which is fine.
No.
Up to the age of 21.
1?
It still sounds bad just because you chose the lowest number in the 20s. 21? It was only 21. That's normal. When I finished uni, my mum was cleaning my ears. That's like that. Then I took over.
Right, I have a phobia of the little things that you put in your ear. I physically can't put things in holes.
First of all, you're not meant to put things in your ears. I hear it off several
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't know what the ear...
The ear
job-
doctors. Just call them ear doctors.
I'll call them ear-detologists.
That sounds quite...
And the cotton buds, they're not even meant for your ears. There's something to do with babies.
Don't like them. It makes me go squirmish and squeamish. It's the same with putting things in my nose. Same things with putting in my... I'm just going to stop. But oh no, you're not doing it on the podcast.
So I've got some cotton buds. Now, just let me remind you, you're not meant to put these in your ears. I know that's what people think they are. But Jack's, you've got healthy ears.
Very healthy ears, yes.
So
I've been
healthy,
told.
your wax is meant to run out of them.
But they don't run out because it's hard.
No, yours does.
Oh.
So what we do is we scoop it around the edge. This is disgusting,
no,
but
you
I
can't
love
do
it.
this.
So you scoop it around the edge.
Are you actually wanting to do it live on the podcast?
You don't want to push it back into your ear. I'm just letting everyone know. Do you remember when I had my ear... Did I mention this on the podcast, or was that before?
I can't remember. I think it was before.
When I went to have my ears moulded, like, you know, like singers having presenters in their ear, but she couldn't do with one ear because she went, oh, there's wax in there. I was like, oh, really? She went, that ear's empty and clean as they come, and the other ear, I was like, that's really weird.
That means it's not healthy then.
No, because there's enough soft wax. I can't remember it. Anyway, I went and got it all sucked out, and it was so satisfying. A little tube. And the man went, oh, that's a liposuction tube we use. I went, oh, thank you very much. Give me liposuction in my ear. And then since then, you're
What's
meant
that?
to... When they suck it out.
Oh, okay.
Since then, what's liposuction?
Yeah.
And since then, I use an olive... And this is what our podcast will like when we're elderly. I use an olive oil ear spray. Ooh.
I can see us as old men sitting on these beanbags.
Won't be able to get up. Can't get up now. So, let's get it out.
I don't think we should clean my ear.
Just the one ear.
People are going to really think I'm a weirdo. I just don't like my things being touched.
Don't put your hand over your ear because I can't physically get in.
I never have to hold it. You can't get it. Yes,
Scoop it around the edge.
I don't like it.
Go on, you hold the edge. There you go.
No.
Wait, stop it.
like it.
Stop it. And here we go.
I don't like it.
Oh, she's a big one. There we go. Hang on, one more.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Ow.
There it is.
Oh, it's on my finger.
Get it off.
Get it off.
Just to clarify, I'm cleaning his ears. Nothing else is happening.
Oh, I can finally hear.
Bit disgusting, really, are we?
Well, the point in all of that, I need to learn how to clean my ears myself.
Yes, you do.
But I don't like doing it, so I can't do it.
Well, no, you're not meant to clean your ears. You're just meant to do the spray.
I have very sensitive ears.
You can use some of my olive oil spray.
Oh, lovely.
Do you know what the other one? The one that I had to use to melt
Not
it all
the
down?
spray, no,
No,
that's
the other
too
one.
much.
The fizzy one.
No, that I can't have something fizzing in my ear.
Oh, that's satisfying. Bubbles it all up. Well, that's our qualm done. Should we get on to our lovely listening viewers' qualms?
Yes, we shall.
Okay. Okay, first one is from someone they haven't put their name in the message, so you will be
Anonymous.
But you know who you are, of course, because this is your message. Not really a query or a qualm, but struggled with anxiety most of my life, and seeing Jack open up a bit made me feel not alone. And your podcasts, TikToks, YouTube videos are what I watch to cheer me up. Oh, I love hearing that.
I love that.
24 next Friday.
Happy birthday.
When she's still cleaning her ears. And I'm looking forward to a new podcast on the Thursday. Well, this is probably way back in time, so I hope you had a lovely birthday.
Yes, we hope you had a good birthday. There's a lot of people that actually do suffer with anxiety, and there's many different types of anxiety. I'm not a professional, but I know from what I've gone through, I struggle with a lot of social anxiety and travel anxiety. I don't know why. We'll start with the travel anxiety. I don't have anxiety about traveling. It's the night before. So when we about to go to bed at 8 p.m, 9 p.m, that's when it will start. So I can't sleep.
Why are we going to bed that early?
No,
we are old.
You get up early to go on a flight, don't you?
If you're getting an early flight.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So we've kind of changed our flights to make sure they're mid-morning to like help that.
So we both share
bit.
the non-sleepness because I'm just too excited. I can't sleep, whereas you can't sleep because you're anxious about it.
And then I start to feel sick. I start to worry. Then I start panicking.
But if I'm like driving us, I'm taking care of that. You don't have to worry about the times. Maybe it's just a thought that's been created.
I don't know where it's come from. I've travelled a lot and I've never had this issue before. So I get that. But it goes away as soon as I'm on the plane. So I don't really understand where that... I think it's the build-up to it, like the 12 hours build-up. Social anxiety, well, I just don't like speaking to new people. It's not like I don't like it.
You actually do, though. You love it.
No, I do like...
A big weekend, you didn't shut up.
No, I am good at speaking to people, but when it comes to like different situations that I've never been in, so like a work event, for example, or going somewhere that I've never done before, and I might have a lot of like anxiety of the build up to that as well. But normally when I'm there, it's fine. I don't know where it triggers.
Build up. That's it,
yeah, mine's build... Oh, is it build up anxiety? I don't really know.
No, it's not. I don't know if it's a name. I'm just saying. Yours tends to be created from something that's leading on to an event, a travel occasion or something else.
Yeah.
And you don't know why.
I don't know what it is. I
It's
don't know what's triggered it. Also with the travel anxiety, it's when we're going places in the car, I start to feel like, I think I'm going to be sick. I think that's another fear that I have.
Yeah.
And I feel like, because I get motion sickness. I don't know why. I've randomly got that again.
Yeah, and looking at a screen doesn't... I'm not talking about your phobia. Looking at a phone screen whilst travelling, a lot of people think that is their motion sickness. That is that plus more because it's a screen. The screen even made me feel sick if it's early morning and I haven't eaten. It's weird. Yeah, it's to do with the motion passing and your eyes are locked in on the screen. Try not to do that.
And now I'm trying to like work on those bits of like deep breathing before I go to sleep, before we go on holiday, or before we're going to travel somewhere, or
trying to relax the mind as much because you could never. I guess you could never really fully just like, oh, it's gone. It's not going to happen this time. It's just about relaxing your mind as much as you possibly can and reminding yourself if you've done something before.
Yeah.
The outcome's going to be the same. It's all going to be fine, and it might just dampen a little bit, I presume, because I think it has worked with you.
It does help. I find as well, opening up about it and start talking to you more about it, talking to friends about it, does help.
Yeah, I'd be surprised how many other people share similar experiences as well.
Yeah, and I would never think I would have opened up to talk about it because it's my little thing. I don't want people to know about it. But it's okay. I think it's normal nowadays.
Because you can get quite a busy, crazy mind.
Yeah.
You can be thinking about multiple things at once. I experience it in terms of I get overwhelmed
quickly.
Easily. Yeah, quickly. And I just have to remember, in my case, it's just like what's coming up when. I never think more than a week ahead.
Yeah.
I used to planning it in the month and I was like, this is a lot. So a day at a time and slow it all down. That's what I do.
Yeah. And I think I've started now, I still have anxiety quite a bit, but I don't think that's ever going to go away. But I'm working on dampening it and trying to like work around it. Thank you for watching our videos, even if it is a bit of a distraction, because I know that helps sometimes. We're going to move on to the next query or qualm. I've got this one.
I wonder which it is.
I don't think there's a name on this one, but he says, "Hi guys, love your podcast. My question would be for LGBTQ plus couples. Where would you go on holiday recommendations?"
Where would you go on holiday recommendations?
Any holiday recommendations is
There
what I'm
you
going to
are.
say.
Well, this is a question for you. Blimey, if the list doesn't ever end.
I think sometimes it can be a bit daunting booking a holiday when obviously we are a same-sex couple.
This is not a relationship podcast.
When we come to look at holidays, we don't...
First thing we Google, is this place safe? Is this place gay friendly?
Yeah.
Can I go to Ireland? Is Hull gay friendly?
We do a lot of research on everywhere that we decide to go to make sure that we are safe and it's right for us to go on holiday there.
Plus it does depend about... There's always a thing about if you go somewhere which has resorts and you stay in the resort, half the time it's normally fine. But your friend is TripAdvisor.
Yes.
And Google and recommendations and friends.
That's what we do. I don't want to give you any like recommendations of where we've been to. Actually been really good.
Why don't you want to give them? You're like, what's it called?
I'm not gatekeeping.
Oh my God. That's it, gatekeeping.
I'm not gatekeeping. I'm just saying I don't know every country that's good and bad. I don't know.
Well, we can say what we've been to.
Okay.
Rhodes.
Rhodes, such a nice place.
Amazing.
Loved it. We're actually looking at going back, hopefully.
Some Caribbean-y places.
Yes, Punta Cana is really good. The DR is pretty good.
Punta Cana. But again, we were in the resort. And that was ages ago. And I can't remember what we looked into, but we must have felt fine enough to be in the resort or whatever.
We were absolutely fine.
Plus, there's a lot of people go to places where it's a bit, and they're part of our community, but because they're not showing like PDA on the whole, because we don't do
Personal display of affection.
Thank you. Because we're not showing that, we don't show that here anyway.
No.
But then you are two boys or two girls together, so he's all a bit wishy-washy, innit?
Yeah. Normally, when we come to book in a holiday, we look at deals because we love a good bargain on
Love
holiday.
a deal.
And if we see a place, we're like, oh my God, that looks really good. We will then research that place to double check. And if we're like, okay, it's not going to work for us, we'll make sure that option's not ticked on the boxes of the holiday finder.
Yeah, because you've kind of got a general idea of certain areas of the map / countries which it's a no-go anyway. So then he's kind of already narrowed it down for you, which is a sad thing to say, but that's just the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, just do your research before. And then if you feel comfortable and happy to go, because obviously from the research you've seen, book it.
Yes.
Book the holiday.
As long as it contains a deal. Tell you what, we keep getting dealed at. Business class upgrades. It keeps showing us on our phones.
I keep getting ads
You
for
want
it.
a business class upgrade? I haven't even got a ticket to upgrade. Do you want a business class
I can't
seat?
afford a business grade. I'm like, have a great holiday wherever you decide to go to.
Have a great holiday when you go to Wales.
Wales. Or just keep watching our videos, and if we've been there, you must be all right.
Yeah, But again, we could be friends.
We could be
friends, were for
yeah.
years. Well, thank you. We love a holiday recommendation. It's quite a nice episode, wasn't it?
It was quite a nice one. I feel like I opened up a little bit on that one.
You did. Recommendations and advice.
Well, I tried to give advice.
Always fine. I just sat here and enjoyed.
Oh, I did a lot of talking in this episode, didn't I?
Yeah, don't we all know it?
And you cleaned my ears. I got an upgrade on my ears.
You have. Ear upgrade. Well, thanks for those qualms. And thank you very much for listening or watching wherever you may be, whether it's Wales or Australia. Good eye and good day. Because we're about to wrap it up, that's why.
You didn't do the things.
What things?
You didn't do your accents right.
Good eye?
Good eye is
Australian.
Yeah, and you didn't do anything for
Oh,
Ireland.
good day, which isn't just me.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, no, that'd be like, see you later, mate. If you'd like to send us your query, qualms, or strange encounters, then you can speed walk into our DMs at Now You Tell Me Pod on Instagram, where you can find us. Along with, I'll just do it all then. Along with,
Sorry, did we just say
obviously
it?
you must have said.
I haven't got it.
Well, you've said so many words that you can't say anymore.
I'm lost for words.
Right. When I was in primary school, we're still here now. I used to think when people say, "Oh, a teacher's lost the voice," or she's lost the voice.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, "Oh, that's because you've used up all your words."
Used up all your words?
Because you're only allowed a certain amount of talking, and then when you've said the amount of words, your voice disappears.
I'm not counting how many words I've done.
I don't think you understand the concept of my tale here, boy. Anyway, you can find us on all the social platforms at Now You Tell Me Pod.
Now You Tell Me Pod.
Including YouTube. See you next Thursday, if we get round to it.
Bye.